I just want to hop on and talk about consistency. How are y'all doing? If you're watching replay, do your hashtag replay. Yeah. And I'm going to get started. Just in case Reagan wakes up, I can get through all this that I have. Okay, so in your Scentsy business, if you are online and not working outside of online, if you are totally online, Facebook, Instagram, that is your business, this is for you. Now, if you're online and real life business, this is for you too. So showing up and being consistent, it will make or it will break your business. So it will make your business if you show up. I'm going to say daily on social media, because social media is such a fast-paced environment and there's so much negativity. Be a light with your Scentsy business. Show up daily, whether it's in your stories, on your personal page, in your VIP. Just show up, because it's such a fast pace. If they don't see you in your news feed, if they don't see you in the stories, they're going to think you quit, because it's like such a fast pace, like forgetting kind of environment that we're in. And used to in 2020, it was not like that. You could post once, like every few days, and you'd get orders. But that was because people were home, people were on their phone, and everybody was selling Scentsy, honestly. So now it's kind of like you have to have systems in place. You have to be consistent. You have to show up, because if you don't, your business is going to quit. It's going to stop. Whether you stop it or they stop it, it's going to stop if they don't see you. So I always say this: if your mouth is closed, your business is closed, because that is so true. If I'm not talking about Scentsy, they might forget that I'm the Scentsy lady. If I'm not talking about Scentsy, they might forget about Scentsy entirely and go to Bath & Body Works, because they're at the mall and they see Bath & Body. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be in their face. Whether you are texting them, messaging them, partying with them, posting on social media, posting in your Facebook, posting in your stories. So show up daily somewhere. Make that if you have to set an alarm, and I'll tell you the best time of day to post on social media is early in the morning, about 7 to 8 o'clock, or late at night, about 8 to 9, or even 9 to 10. That's the best times to post. So on my personal Facebook, I'm going to give y'all just some things that I do. On my personal Facebook, I show up 3 to 4 times a week. That means I'm going to make at least 3 posts about Scentsy, or 4 posts about Scentsy, sometimes if I'm feeling real feisty. But also on my personal Facebook, they're seeing my life also. Like, they're seeing Reagan's birthday party, they're seeing Greenland's riding horses, they're seeing Corey's finally home on day shift, and it's like normal life for me. So they're seeing my struggles, not all of my struggles, some of them. They're seeing my girls growing, they're seeing my fuzzy wuzzy growing. I need to post my cat. I haven't posted him in a while. So that's what they're seeing on my personal Facebook. So personal Facebook is like 60% real life, me, 40% Scentsy. Think of it that way. So maybe 2 posts a week about Scentsy, and 4 posts a week about my real life, what's going on, what I love, etc. My VIP, I post 5 times a week at least, and that's not like 5 consecutive days. Sometimes that's like every other day in my VIP, because I've noticed with my VIPs, it's like, and it's not all about Scentsy in there, y'all. It's like learning. I ask them what kind of coffee they like. Do they like Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts? I forgot what it was called. My Tennessee people, they love this coffee chain that I had never heard of, that now I want to travel to Tennessee and find out what it tastes like, because they swear by it. And I'm going to use that one day when life is like steady and I can do like $25 gift card on like Starbucks and send them a QR code and be like, use this and thank y'all so much for choosing me. I can do that because I know what kind of coffee they like now. Stories daily. I post on my stories daily, and my stories are pretty much like, because Scentsy is my full-time, y'all. My stories are like 80% Scentsy, 20% real life. And when I'm doing my Scentsy, I'm doing things that I do daily. So like, I spray my bed. I make sure that's on my story. I've just been able to spray my bed because my husband's usually was in it when he was on night shift. So now I'm being able to spray my bed. They're seeing my Scentsy Fresh. When I'm cleaning my counters, I'm showing them my counter clean and how it shines my counters and makes a barrier so that they're easy to clean the next time that you need to clean them. However frequently you clean your counters. When I change my wax, they're seeing me change my wax. They're seeing the easy things, cotton cleanups, that they can use to change their wax. They're seeing cotton balls if I'm out of cotton cleanups. They see me changing my pods, me using my oil diffuser because we've got colds and eucalyptus is the bomb for like having a cold and you need an oil, eucalyptus. And right now you can get that for free in the diffuser special. So just remember that. And I kind of try to focus on these specials we have, but also specials are kind of an LTO, but you don't want to focus on specials or LTOs because they're limited time. If something sells out, it's gone. Like, that's it. You can't build your business on a thing that's going to leave at any time and not come back. You got to build your business on the catalog that's going to be here the whole season. You know for sure if it leaves, it's coming back. You have to build your business on that because, like I said, LTOs, they gone once they gone. They ain't coming back. Unless for some reason they're, like with the flour, they're like, we're actually making more. It'll be back the 30th. But don't build your business on an LTO. If you stop for any length of time in your consistency, it's almost like restarting when you come back. Whether that's a week, it almost feels like a restart. So don't stop once you've been consistent. They're going to think you quit. Build relationships. Scentsy is a relationship building business company. That is what Scentsy is. Scentsy is a lifestyle brand. That means when you're a lifestyle, you have a bedroom that's stinky, that you need something to smell good, Scentsy. You have a kitchen that you need to clean, Scentsy. You have laundry that you need to do, Scentsy. You see what I'm saying? You have a car that's stinky, Scentsy. Corey just got a car and it stank like cigarettes. And he said, I need my Scentsy lady. So here I am throwing washer whiffs in that thing, trying to make it smell good. So where there is stank, there is Scentsy to help them. And you gotta, like if somebody has a problem with like their laundry not smelling as good as it could, present a problem solver with your washer whiffs or your scent soft that you're using. So there's a problem, Scentsy's a problem solver. So my people know I'm not going anywhere. I've been consistent for a year now. That means I've been with Scentsy 3 years, y'all, which means that I was inconsistent at some point in the last 3 years, and I was. In 2021, I did not party from April to August. I didn't party for 4 months, and I could tell that my business took a huge dip when I stopped doing that. When I stopped partying, when I stopped recruiting, which I'm going to get into later. But I've been consistent ever since September of 2021. They know I'm going to be there because I have shown up and I have showed them that I am here. I'm not going to dip out and just like take a personal leave. Like, I am here because Scentsy pays my bills. It pays real things. It helps everything. I buy food with Scentsy. I pay my car with Scentsy. I was at one time paying my house with Scentsy. Like, they know that I'm not going anywhere because it's my full-time gig. And if I stop Scentsy, I can't stay home with my girls. I got to get back in the workforce if I can't work my Scentsy. So I'm not going anywhere. They trust me. They know me. They like me. So they trust me that I'm not going anywhere. So now I got to build that know and like. So I have to find connection points for them to like me. So a lot of my people know I love Golden Girls. Like, I am Sophia. I am like a mixture of her and Rose. Like, I'm a dummy sometimes. They know this. They must like me because they choose me. So they know I'm going to joke with them. I'm going to tell them, yo, girlfriend, your order shipped. I want that warmer that you got, so it's probably going in my rewards next time. Like, they know me. We have conversations about life. We have conversations about Scentsy. We have conversations. I'm talking to them. I'm always talking to a customer. I'm honest with y'all. I'm always talking to a customer. It's not always the same customer. but I am always talking to a customer, whether it is, it's about live, Scentsy, that kind of thing. I'm always talking to somebody. If you don't have a word for the year, so I always choose a word for the year. My word this year is, how did I forget my word for the year? It's just who I am. What's my word? I know my word. Meaningful. My word for this year is meaningful, and I am being so meaningful in my conversations I'm having with people, on my stories. I'm showing up like it's a hot mess over here, and they know it. Like, I'm just being real. That's what I should have made my word, real, because that's what I'm doing. So you have to show up consistently in like every area to stay relevant. Oh, that's a good one. Relevant. So consistency in recruiting. I'll be honest with y'all, I hadn't recruited since May of last year. You know why? Because I didn't have a single join conversation. I didn't post a single thing on my story about the benefits of being a Scentsy girl. And I can tell a difference. So once I've started sharing what Scentsy's doing for me, I've started being like, yo girl, you could get paid off your purchases. Yo girl, I have this. I have a kit. If you would like it, it is yours. I've had 2 recruits in the past week because I'm being real with them. Like, Scentsy can change y'all's lives, and I know it can. You should just do these tips. Don't reinvent the wheel. Oh, build. See y'all? Build. Partying. You gotta party to grow. You have to. There's no way around it. You can't just post to grow a business. You have to party. That is how you're gonna have recruits. That's how you're gonna have Scentsy lovers. That's how you're gonna have customers, because the same 3 people in your VIP group that are buying from you a lot, they might not be able to buy anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're in inflation. We got to have a revolving door of people and constantly growing. If you're not comfortable with partying, I have an outline. It works for me. I just changed the wording to me. Every so often I change it up because I book parties off every party, and some of my party goers are the same. So I'm having to switch it up a little bit every time I party. I have an outline. I can help you. If you don't like the way you party, if your outline works for you, you don't like it, switch it up. You have to be comfortable with partying. Have to be. Also, a host is not a host just for once. Your hosts can be hosts every 6 months, is what I say. I've actually had a lady party within 3 months of her parties, and they did great. So there really isn't a written rule on when you have to party with people and how often you can party with them. It's really just partying. Just try it out. If it don't work, it don't work. They can party again in 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So my summer host hosted in fall. My fall hosts are going to host in spring. My winter hosts are going to host in fall again, or summer. Yeah. So, like, I'm always, like, if there's a new catalog, there's people that party in fall, they're the first ones I want to party with in spring. But I'm also booking new hosts because sometimes hosts fall off. I've had several hosts that hosted twice, and the third time I just couldn't get them to party. They didn't answer. So I'm always meeting new people through parties, so I'm always booking parties with them. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's a revolving door with hosts. And with this double host special, like, that is awesome. Okay, like, if they hit the first level, they get two half offs instead of 1, but that's not counting that extra half off under party summary, so they actually get 3 if you want to give it to them. I use the third half off the party summary, perpetual party reward under party summary, for a gift for my host. So I have, like, different tiers, different gifts per tier to give them, but I have to cover the cost. Side note. Yes, I already talked about that. So that is what I wanted to cover with y'all. Consistency. You have to show up, especially if you're online. You have to. It's such a fast pace. They might forget about you, and then homegirl's having a party down the street. They find a new Scentsy girl. That's how it is. You have to keep up. You have to talk. And that's the hardest thing, is talking and opening up to people and building those relationships. Like, I know my people, they're not just dollar signs to me at all. Like, I know everybody's going through something too. 2 of my customers are going through a very, very hard time right now. And, like, their husbands have gotten hurt in accidents. And both of them, I know that because they're Facebook, first of all. And second of all, I've asked them how they're doing. I've asked how I can help them. It's building a relationship. It's being there. You're not just Scentsy Girl. You're Rachel, Kendra, Letitia, like I'm naming people on here, Lacey, like you are you. You're not just Scentsy Girl. So show people that you are both. And you can make them smell good at the same time. So if y'all have any questions, please ask. I don't think I could see comments. All I could see is names. And that sucks. So thank y'all for watching.